Okay, we're looking at Colin's head motion, both in going into the backswing and in the downswing and transition. So there's the dots. It's just showing you the right side of his head. And compared to some other players, he is relatively quiet, but he begins dropping the head about halfway into his backswing. So you can see, look at how much he's dropped his head in that period. So if I look over here, you can see it's not like he's squatting down a whole lot. He's actually just really shifting his weight because he sets up more on the balls of his feet, and as he shifts his weight back into the heels, it lowers that head because he's really anchoring with his lower body or his buttocks. So let's start looking at this transition. We're going to mark the top of his head with the green dot, and there he goes. There's the head drop we're all familiar with, and his head drops and moves left. Boy, it moves quite a bit left. So look at where those yellow dots are compared to where his head is now. Whoops. So they moved. It's moved that much. That's quite a bit. All right, so let's continue. Here we go. Now we're going to see what his head does. Here's his slot, and now we're coming into, this is where the swing for these tour pros. They don't actually swing till they get right here. Now let's see what happens as he swings and completes his weight transfer all the way to the left. And his head also moves further back to the right. And there we have it. Wow, his work moves quite a bit. So let's look at the shoulder line, but that right dot, I know that it's on his forearm, but I'm trying to imagine where that hip line would be. So we're going to look how far back his shoulder is from his hip. And, you know, he's probably a good 8 inches. Now we're going to be looking at, there's that right elbow. It's slightly bent. Posted up on the left side, and there we go. Straight knee, there we go, right to the ball. And simultaneously that's synced up with the straightening of the left knee. Of course, there's that little, looking on that side, the spinal flexion that allows that motion to occur. Very natural for throwing in swing sports. Right there, no weight on his right foot, 100%. That's so important. That's what we just don't see in amateurs. If they could take whatever swing that they have, whether they stand up through their shot or take it to the inside or outside, if we can just get amateurs to shift their weight just from right to left at the right time, it would really make a significant impact on their game.